Hi guys. Welcome to Wine Politics, and I'm Jordon Aaron.
And I'm Jayde Yankee.
And I'm Sam 305.
Now, Sam's not here today, so our production manager is actually here. We're not filming a visual, we're just doing the audio. So
Pizza's here, and so is Sherry.
We literally just ordered pizza, so the pizza just come.
Got my wings. And my shrimp.
You get shrimp?
No, darling.
That's so annoying. So anyways, when Jay's gone, let's talk to you. How's your week been?
My week? It's been quite good actually. I just came back from work after holiday. Great. But I decided that I was going to be taking a new job. So, normally you get back from work and you're like, oh my gosh, got so much to do. Now it's like I don't have to care too much because I'm moving anyways.
Get them new coins.
So, yeah, it's been pretty good. I only worked 2 days and then I had 2 days off and then 2 days on again. Yeah, so it's been great, I've been living my life, Yeah.
How have you
What's
been?
that?
Good, thank you.
How's your week?
It's been alright. It's been a more eventful week than normal in terms of work.
Are you going to give Jordan his wings?
Yeah, I'm just
Bit of hot,
talking about my week.
Okay.
Interrupt. Thanks.
You wanna 69 like the cash, you got them, puppy.
Yeah, so we had a lot of kind of inspirational meetings and strategy stuff at work, so that was good.
Oh yes, Jade, well done.
Wait, first of all, you said there was no. We can't.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
You told me there was barbecue wings, not barbecued wings.
What? Let me see.
Oh no.
What did you think it was?
You told me it was barbecue wings.
Barbecue sauce.
That's
wings.
what they were. That's what it said on there.
But it just looks
Why
like
are
it's
you
just been
shouting
barbecued.
about wings, Jordan? Let me
Because I would have got them if I knew those these
Try
wings.
it.
Look how she's not gonna have anyone talking to her. Why are you shouting about wings, Jordan?
Try it first, because I've had wings from there and they were actually barbecue. Let me try one for you.
The Western ones at Crepes and Cones.
Pass it.
Shut up. I love the wings at Crepes and Cones, yeah.
No, joke, I like the ones as well, but I thought it was going to be battered. I was kind of annoyed when I expect better.
I can't believe you're crying.
Hey, you don't have to take a slice before you give it to me. Just eat your wing.
Why the pineapple over?
Half and half.
It's half and half.
Why is your half so big?
Well, maybe they knew. Alright. You guys don't eat the sauce, do you?
No.
No.
Take it. Oh god.
Look at her. Now she can't be bothered to pass it properly. Now she's got what she wants.
Shitty wings.
I haven't. I'm coming back for more.
Yeah. So you think.
So anyway, how was your week then, Jay? Carry on.
It was good.
I've only got 4 slices. Yeah, you better take that pineapple.
How's it? What did you do?
I took him. What's this
Just
burnt
a lot of
jalapeno, but it's the green peppers.
True fun.
Sorry.
We're recording! My week was good.
Wait, this is not barbecue base.
Oh my god. Don't worry about my week.
Fuck's sake, this is
What's the first
ridiculous.
topic?
It's not barbecue based.
Did we say barbecue? No one told me
Jade.
barbecue base. No one told me to put barbecue base.
When do we ever not? I don't know if I can eat this now.
Do you know what? I said to you guys, I actually said to you guys, you forced me to do it and now you're complaining. No one said barbecue base.
Is this even pizza? Is that bread and cheese?
Don't eat it then.
Panini.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, your week was... Where did you go?
No.
Because you always have these fun weeks. I feel like you always have these kind of very kind of homogenous weeks.
What does that mean?
What's homogenous?
I can't remember, so just right now.
He doesn't know.
Most people think of that kind of very harmony,
Word
kind
of
of
the
calm. Homogenous, where's it going? I think it is really calm and calm because no one's actually asked me how my friends
So
don't know
I
what words
normally
mean.
have really calm weeks.
Yeah. Look, wait a second.
Oh, she a boring bitch.
Hell yeah.
How was your week, Jordan?
So
No, we can't be talking into the mic with food in our mouth. That's disgusting.
No.
All I can hear is...
Yeah, basically, I'm meant to be a bit structured and stuff. So my week was...
Jordan, we're doing a mukbang.
Mukbang, ASMR mukbang.
Mukbang. It's a mukbang.
So, yeah, we eat and then
YouTubers do it where they eat, they order a bunch of food, eat it, and talk to the camera.
Ooh.
I've done one, but it didn't
Mukbang. Why politics? Mukbang.
So basically, mukbang-ish. So basically, my birthday was like obviously last week. We haven't recorded since we was in the studio last. So before we went to Carnival. So my birthday, I had my little party. Thank you guys for everyone for coming.
It was amazing.
Thank you. There wasn't the gays didn't give me any drama. It was amazing. And like everyone came and like they really like most people anyways came. And like, they helped me out, and just was really kind of like willing to
tell them about the lanterns, Jordan.
It was so cute.
Well, I kind of the idea, right, to kind of just like blow. I said, right, one thing you really love about yourself and one thing you want to work on, right, or change. And like, it was, to write these like lanterns. I had markers, I had it all sorted out, right. I think maybe like I ordered like I think it was like 24/12. So there was like a lot of lanterns and like only like 7 of them went in the air. Like there was like blown.
Ours went in the air, didn't it?
Yeah, we made sure of that.
And like everyone else was like just like there was like dying.
My dreams crash in front of
Someone
me. Stomping on my dreams. No,
someone's
I was taking it seriously.
Someone's lantern fell on the floor. My grass.
Let us steal the combo.
My grass is fake, so it was very dangerous. It was like, this grass is fake. You're gonna kill me.
Wait, was it plastic?
My grass is fake. Yeah.
No, was it grass? Because sometimes you can buy the patches, but
no, it was plastic. Yeah.
Your grass was plastic.
That's when the dog was pissed off.
Oh my god. That's just like.
Are you judging me?
The rain doesn't soak into your grass.
Are you judging me?
No.
So is it a flood?
No. I don't know what it does.
I didn't even know you could get plastic grass. Might as well have got AstroTurf.
Fuck you, man. Come to my house and disrespect me, bitch. Anyways.
Because I know you did it.
Anyways, so that happened. And then, obviously, thank you everyone for our birthday presents. And then Sam was really on, like,
yes,
cook duty. I'm still waiting for my invoice because she was really cooking. And she didn't even eat meat. So for her to even cook, like... Not even chicken, like...
right there, love.
Mind your damn business, woman.
She cooked, like... what was it?
She cooked fried
curry
rice.
goat.
Fried shrimp rice. Curry goat. White rice. What else did she do?
I don't know, but she
do mac and cheese?
No, I did mac and cheese. But she was in the kitchen, like, just chopping up, so that... And she didn't even eat meat, and the food came out really good as well, so it was, like, quite bizarre, like... So really...
Sam and Olade put in work.
Oh, Olade's jollof. Big up to Olade's Nigerian jollof. Way.
With that Ghanaian influence.
So anyways, that was really good. I had so much fun there. And then obviously...
Yeah, Olade, you need to teach me how to make jollof. Thank you.
And then, so that was cool. And then Carl, thank you for the chicken wings. That was really good. My cousin and everyone. I'm not going to give like a big shout out to everyone, but thank you to Jeffrey and my cousin for my cakes. That was very extravaganza. And thank you to everyone else that kind of participated in it. Like came through. So anyways,
just shouting out everyone, like anyone who's listening to the podcast was like, get on with it.
I feel like if I don't shout one person, I'm gonna get a phone call in the morning.
To shout out.
So anyways, let's get into the negative now. I'm really pissed off at the moment. Okay, cool guys. Shall I tell you why?
Why, darling?
Like 2-3 weeks ago, me and Jay went to the studio, right? And I gave Nicki Minaj the props, right? And I said she's the queen and this and that, and she still is and stuff like that. But babes. Dear Nicki, because I'm gonna have to have a word for you because I don't know what
Dear Nicki.
alleged drugs you're on, but listen, yeah.
Sorry,
You can't be doing that.
You're out here. You're coming for Travis Scott and his family, his Stormy. You're beefing.
but stop talking because this is going. Go be cut out.
To freedom! Do you think Harry Tubman was running around in a fancy dress up when she was saving slaves? Freedom! Real queens! So I have to be careful. What if Harry Tubman just sat there and ate her rice? Huh?
So what did Nicki Minaj say about Stormy?
Like basically, the song, so basically, to be on Billboard, basically, you sold a lot of records, yeah.
Yeah.
But when Nicki Minaj sold her albums with her tour tickets, right?
Right.
And Travis Scott sold his albums with his merch, right? Yeah. But obviously, Travis Scott's, I think his album came out before Nicki's. So when Nicki's Queen came out, the rules had changed apparently. So she didn't get her sales from her tour like Travis did. So if you took the sales away from both of their tours, apparently Nicki would have been Billboard number one, but she wasn't because it was a technicality, right? So she went for Travis, and like you got yours, Baby Stormy and Kylie to do a meet and greet. That's why you did it, but technically that's true. But like,
do you know what I loved? Yeah, she went on the Ellen show, and Ellen was talking to her about Travis Scott, and she was like, said something to her like, "How do you feel about him?" or something. She goes, well, I just want to punch him in the face. I was like, yes, talk your talk.
so that and stuff.
But why isn't she mad at the Billboard people? Why is she mad at him? Because of the rules that they've changed. Why doesn't she come for them?
I mean, it's easy to come for one celebrity than to come for a whole company.
Yeah, but it's silly. It's silly. Like, why are you coming for him? The
industry loves beef. The industry loves beef, whether it's real or
he is not gonna care.
factual or not.
And apparently as well, like his album was better than Nicki Minaj's album. So hey, I'm not really into that
I
music.
still need to listen to it actually. A lot of people say it's really good.
His music's like,
It's so strange though. I'm not saying it's because of her, but how people start listening to people like once she starts going out with them.
Who?
Nobody used to listen to. Actually, nah.
Tiger was big, yeah.
But then for a bit he quieted down, and then after he was gonna go at Kylie, he went back up again.
but that kind of more so
Tiger has
controversy as well, though.
one-hit
Yeah, he does.
I think it's the one
And
he
then
won. I
Travis
think he's a
Scott, like
singles guy.
I've never heard anyone that was interested in listening to the whole album of Travis Scott.
I've heard people, but not like proper like fans.
Yeah,
Well,
like
he did date
one
Rihanna.
song, 1, 2. Did he?
Yeah.
There are like proper Travis Scott fans out there.
Yeah, Travis got that kind of Kid Cudi and Zayda Banks, like people just buy
There's
the
proper
music.
fans for everybody out there, but I mean,
Not
people,
for Brandon. Wait, quick. No, I'm not gonna say this one. So anyway, it's cool, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna have to get at Nicki because pause Nicki, you're the queen, whatever, cool, yeah. Let's just start from the beginning, okay? Because I've lost my notes now. I'm really irritated, okay? You go to the VMAs now. With that, I don't know what that was. That travesty. You had this. I hope it's not Chanel Dior one piece with this netting over it.
Can I see a picture? Can you Google it?
You're gonna have to go on your phone because I can't find it. With this one piece.
I liked it. I liked the whole look, especially the wig.
I like the look, but I didn't like it for the red carpet. It just looked like you just like was like, let's go, and it looked like so unnecessary. So it looked like it took you time to get into it. Then you was on the VMAs performing a pre-recorded set, right? Mind you.
What do you mean a pre-recorded set?
Like she recorded it and then sent it over to them. So she didn't record on the Billboard stage.
Oh.
She performed to her fans. Cool. Please tell me why. When
the
it
people
hits.
there didn't get to see it.
No. But like her fans did. So I mean that's basically more important, I guess. So, which I think is really good, but please tell me why it's pre-recorded, right? Your fans are there. You're not really a Beyonce. You're not a Sierra. You're not even a Normani. You're not really moving that much. Yeah, you're not really moving that much. Why is it hitting 1 minute and 44 seconds and you're gasping for air? I don't understand. You're not really hitting any counts, babes. You got off. And first of all, and as well, the set design looked like you bought it from DJ Khaled's new luxury house line. It was awful. Like it looks like everything was like just like painted gold, but like you see when you paint the gold, yeah, and it's like it's like not covered properly, so it's like certain spikes of gold, if that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about? It looked awful. Your dancers, I don't know who dressed them. The guys had these black shirts on. I mean, it just looked like it was like who needs to get fired because someone does. And then Cardi, babes, I was sticking up for you. I was with you from Gangsta Bitch Volume 1 when you had beef for me. You had beef for me forever, but if you really want to get into it... Oh, fuck. Shit, sorry. That's me! If you really want to get into it now, please tell me why... Let me just give you a story for Cardi, yeah? And then we'll get into that fight, okay? Mm-hmm. Cool. So, Offset has been cheating on Cardi for a long time now, yeah? It's like kind of like T.I. and kind of like Tiny. So, let's get into the real thing. Yeah. So, Cardi being sued allegedly at the moment by these two sisters who are bartenders.
Are they the ones? They look very similar. And then she ran up on the party and tried to fight the girl.
Yeah, basically. So one was called.
I think she looks nice, by the way.
That's not Queen attire.
I like her hair. Why not? What's wrong with it?
It's not Queen attire. Them thin ass bundles.
Jayde. Can I have a lemonade, please?
So cool, yeah. So basically, there's these two bartenders that allegedly bartend at this strip club. Yeah, one's called Jayde and one's called Baddie G.
Yeah.
So apparently, Offset was creeping with them. I don't know, creeping with the dickhead.
Both of them.
Apparently it was both of them. And then, so Cardi B called up her goons to come and attack them. Apparently they beat them up. Apparently they hit them with ashtrays. Her goons.
Yeah.
Apparently she hit them with ashtrays.
Ashtray. Cardi B hit them with ashtray.
Cardi B and her group, collectively.
Well, let's think of
so
what
she was
assault
there.
them. Huh?
She was there.
Yeah, she was there. So that happened.
Love and
apparently.
hip hop don't stop.
I bet her crazy sister was there.
Apparently Hennessy was there as well. So cool, yeah. So that happened, whatever. Then the girls are saying,
that
Baddie...
video where she was, they was at the reunion and she ran
Jordon
up.
showed it to me, yeah.
Yeah, so Baddie G is saying that they didn't hit her. And that Jayde was like, this is really big. Where you going? We're filming. Can you sit down, please?
Doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't work like that. You should got wipes here. Just wipe your hands.
She might as well go now. We've made a scene.
Yeah.
I miss Sam. So anyway, it's called
There's
Baddie.
a lot of work this week, isn't it?
Baddie G. We're not even doing a visual. Baddie G. Basically, they're suing her now at the moment.
For running up on them.
For assault, basically for assault, whatever. And then, but then Baddie G said apparently they never attacked her or assaulted her, so it's kind of like, it's a bit up in the air, I guess. But then apparently, they was dancing to the, how can I say, what's the song called? Good Forum Challenge, apparently?
Yeah.
Which is one of Nicki Minaj's songs.
This is them, innit?
I don't know how they look. So they was dancing towards the Good Forum Challenge, which is one of Nicki Minaj's songs, right? So apparently Nicki Minaj didn't like the pictures. But when I heard it initially, it seemed like Nicki Minaj was being petty for liking the pictures.
It's petty. She's liking a video where they're doing.
No, I didn't hear it was a Good Forum Challenge initially. I just heard it was just liking the images to being petty.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't understand the circumstance.
So if that is a circumstance, I mean, I guess, hey, it's fine, cool, whatever. Then now we get to the Bazaar party, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is what really gets my nerves, okay? Nicki... So what happened before? Because there's loads of stories, loads of conflicted. Apparently, Nicki wants to go take a picture with Lala Anthony and Kelly Rowland, and then Cardi B walked past. Apparently, Nicki stepped on her train. That's one story, right? Another story...
Stepped on the train in their dress.
Yeah. Another story is that they were all sitting down with her friends, whatever, with Ra Ali, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there was... They were all sitting down, called Riley with her, and then she went to go and talk to Nicki Minaj, and then they broke it up. And then when they was all standing up, that's when Cardi B went to go and hit her with her shoe, throw a shoe at her, right up on her. Then apparently Riley hit her in her head. That's why she got
Cardi B?
Yeah, that's why she got a big cocoa in her head. Then I heard another story that when they went
I
to go
thought
get...
it was the security guard that elbowed Cardi B, and that's how she got the...
That was my first story.
He's telling the different scenarios. Maybe if you was here, you would know.
So the first scenario...
Sorry for trying to support you.
Is that Cardi B ran out and ran up on them, was inches away from Nicki Minaj. The security stopped it and they elbowed her in the head or hit her in the head back. So that's why she walked out. But obviously she tried to throw a shoe at Nicki Minaj before she hit her. That's why she walked out the Bazaar party with one shoe.
She got kicked out, innit?
So kicked out, yeah, so one shoe. So either way, someone's security detail needs to be fired because I don't understand why you get so close to Cardi.
It's like they had security detail for Love and Hip Hop where they want them to go at it and then they stop it a bit when it gets a bit far. This was literally New York Fashion Week. That's not acceptable. And
honestly, I feel like in Love and Hip Hop they would have done a better job with them because they would have kind of
they're used to it.
They would have positioned themselves with the cameras because they knew everyone was shooting, so they would have positioned themselves
we didn't even get to see good footage of it.
No, so one point at me, so Zayde Banks brought up a good topic, which I mean, Zayde Banks can't really talk because keep the energy for when you go winding up. Anyway, it's cool.
Did you see that wilding up?
It was so awkward. I was
really cringy. Yeah, she was.
But she
really
told.
cringy.
No, side note. She did say that when she was invited onto the show, she was only invited onto the show to perform. So a lot of artists that don't actually banter with the guests. So she when they called her out, she was kind of shocked.
Oh, that is a bit. If that's true, that's a bit of a piss take.
So that's why she was acting like that. If that makes sense. So I can understand, but then why would you really play yourself like you are Zayde Banks? Like it was so cringy. I couldn't even watch. I was like, dude. Cool. So anyways, back to the story now. Zayde Banks went on her live and was saying basically that this is what she was talking about. The etiquette that you have as a female rapper is not the etiquette that we do. That's not what Kim does, not Fox does, even Remy Ma does that. Like, Nicki, you kind of carry yourself a certain type of way if you're in public at a function where you're like a fashion function with these white people, yeah? I hate to use respectability politics at this point as well, but you're doing business right at the moment. People are not going to want you around. Like, Cardi B is extremely...
unpredictable.
No, I would say she's extremely marketable. She's on Amazon. She's on this. She's on that. She's on this. She's on that. Even though she's kind of ghetto, like nice, she's not really a threat to people's safety. If that makes sense.
Is she not?
Are you sure?
I mean, like since she came off Love and Hip Hop, she has not really been seen fighting at events.
Okay.
You got kicked out of a fashion event. You know how embarrassing. You're a star.
Yeah.
At this point, this should never happen. They should have never kicked you out the front door. They should have at least let you leave at the back door. It was very... You was embarrassed. You walked out with one shoe on your foot.
But her face, though, I loved it.
Yeah, I loved her face.
Her face. She was like, yeah, bitch, I did my shit.
So from PR perspective, it kind of makes...
With that big lump on her eyebrow. And
from PR perspective, yeah, it kind of makes me want to listen to Queen Radio when it comes out again this week. I'm listening to it.
Oh, is it a constant thing, this Queen Radio?
It's like a season, so it's like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it on Apple Music?
Yeah, so I'm going to listen to Queen Radio when it comes out this week. And
is it not on YouTube?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Sometimes they let snippets out of stuff, but it's like a show on Apple Music.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of want to listen to Queen Radio this week. I also want to I keep checking Shady Room to see what's going on, whatever called. But also it's like, how can I explain this? It's like kind of like, see, this is not how you carry yourself. Like Beyonce would never carry herself like this. Like,
there's a time and a place to everything. Like, it's not even like there's like one of their music events. Even then, it wouldn't be acceptable, but it'd be a bit more acceptable. You're at a fashion show. Like, what are you doing? What was going through your head? Like, and I know that she was ready for it. She went there ready to do this. Why? Think a bit more. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, it's not a good look. If you did it somewhere else, maybe it would have been a bit more ha kiki. But this is just stupid. She's just like an idiot.
I just feel like that's who she is.
I don't know who she is, but there's time and place for everything. Like, I'm really...
No, but those people that are like, oh, like, you don't want to see my bad side. And then there's people that just show it. They get mad and they just do it.
No, that's not. Like, I thought when you get to a certain age, that's not kind of like acceptable anymore.
No, but there are full-grown adults that can't hold themselves back. They'll just switch. There are people... I know people like that. If
who do you know, Jayde? Maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with you.
But like...
Who is she?
Just like people... Like grown adults.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know people like that.
Anyway... Certain people have different temperaments.
You have different temperaments as well, but then if you can't handle temperament, then don't leave the house. You knew he was going to that event, so you should have left. You knew what he was doing.
I'm not sticking up for it, it's wrong. But I'm saying, like, some people are just not like everyone else. And they don't think the same, and they just react off impulse.
Me, personally, I can't argue with people. I can't argue people like effectively, so I would just choose not to put myself in a situation when I'm arguing with you.
That's you. That's not
I'm saying, but when you are a celebrity, you lose the luxury of being no one. So you can't run around and do this. So if you don't have the tools to calm yourself down and act accordingly, then don't leave the house. Don't go to the events when Nicki's going to be there. Don't do it. Don't play yourself like that.
She probably knows it's not what everyone else would do. She just probably doesn't care. She just did it. Like,
no, but at some point,
because look at Zayde Banks.
Pull yourself together.
Look at Zayde. Look at Zayde Banks though. Zayde Banks is way more talented than Zayde Banks is way more talented than Cardi B.
I don't know. I haven't really listened to her since 212, so.
I mean, Cardi B. A lot of times, like, I have to read the lyrics when I listen to Cardi B songs, because. I mean, I don't know if she said if that's a bitch that's in my vision, that bitch is the target. I thought she said if that.
Honestly speaking, yeah, I used to like follow her on Instagram. before she was on Love and Hip Hop and stuff, I thought she was like really funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I just used to follow her and she'd post all these funny videos. Then I heard she was on Love and Hip Hop, but I didn't really watch it. I just saw the clips from it online and stuff. And then when I saw she was doing music, I was just like, okay. There was nothing that made me want to listen to it. But then everyone started liking her. So I feel like I kind of like, when you hear something a lot, you warm to it. But I don't feel like, oh, she's an amazing rapper.
Well, technically as well, she has committed a few crimes called something called payola. When you pay the radio companies to play her music.
Who did that?
Cardi B.
Are you sure?
She had her live and she admitted it. She said she gave her 60 grand to play her music. Which is illegal. I don't know why it was illegal. So that could be kind of
a reason why, because people will listen to anything, innit? Like, I don't really take what's mainstream as, oh, this is good. Like,
well, also Iggy Azalea was
anything
mainstream and
can
she
go
wasn't that good either.
mainstream.
So I mean, it can be that.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's very likable as well. I do like her. Like her lyrical content is not something which I would be like. It's not on Nicki Minaj level. Well, I'm not even gonna try to even. Why are we even like competing? You don't compare. You don't compete. Compare. We don't compete. So let's just get that into the understanding. But what I am saying, we're getting off track now. What I'm saying is that as a, I'm like. Zelly Banks was right. She said that Cardi B is a caricature of a black woman that black women themselves would never get away with portraying. That's what she said, and this is really like a showing it. Like, comment, like if Beyonce was ever, do you think Beyonce could ever do this?
No, but that's not who she's shown that she is from the beginning. So it'll be even more weird.
What I'm saying is that Cardi B is a caricature that black women not get away with. So as that, like. She's just showing that she doesn't have the etiquette, like she doesn't have the grown. She doesn't. When you are a businesswoman, yeah, you're an artist, right? You're not just an artist. You're a businesswoman, yeah. You have all this endorsement. If you want to be that rat shit and you be fighting the cops, then just be an artist. Don't be doing this and doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like when you get onto mainstream, you start getting these endorsements. You put yourself in a different caliber of fame. As there's very few black people that are on. She's Hispanic, so I mean, I'm not gonna even like. Split hairs here, but what I'm saying is that like you are a stripper from the hood who can't spell properly.
She's not defined by being a stripper though, Jordan. Yes, she was a stripper.
No one's saying that when you came you're stripper from the hood.
Yeah, but you don't need to define her as you was a stripper. You never hear anyone talking about the male rappers saying you was a drug dealer on the corner. Rappers. Oh, no rappers.
No, what I'm saying though, she glorifies stripper. What I'm saying is that like,
yeah, whether she glorifies it or not, like the way you just came in, like you was a stripper, it's a bit like I don't know where that came from. But
what I'm trying to say is that you kind of wasn't in a position where you had to rely on your brain to get anywhere.
Can I?
How do you know that though? Because you can. There's many strippers out there who have not been able to make the success that she has, and sometimes the people that do that seem like the most like people that just don't think about anything and most outrageous and most carefree. Sometimes they're very what's that word?
Cognizant.
Huh?
Cognizant.
No. Very strategic. Like they know what they're doing. They know what they're gonna do to get play. It's not about acting dumb. It's about they're doing the things, but they know what the end result of that is going to be. Okay, cool. So it's not always, you know. Like, for instance, you wouldn't have taken maybe like Akon seriously with the music that he made, but then look at all the stuff that he did in Africa.
True. What I'm trying to say... what I'm trying to say, yeah, is that you are from you are very... The way you got to fame, yeah, is like... It's not heard of.
Okay. What do you mean it's not heard of?
The only famous people that come... that from strippers are Amber Rose and Thingy. And Black China.
And then they didn't really make a talent out of it.
So what I'm trying to say, you wasn't famous because of your talent. Your talent didn't make you famous. Your business savvy didn't make you famous, yeah. So now you're at.
No, but you can't say it's not her business savvy that made her
what
famous.
I'm trying to say, you don't own an accounting firm. That's what I'm trying to say. So you don't have maybe the traditional business kind of like.
Not the traditional, but it doesn't mean that she wasn't business savvy.
But what I'm trying to say though,
that girl Doja the Cat, she was saying that.
Oh, she's next.
No, but she was saying that when you watch one of.
Oh, sorry.
When you watch one of her verified interviews when she's doing
That's funny.
yeah, when she's doing the Moo song, yeah, she said that her plan was to always make music which was like meme music. So just because she's not doing something that seems like it's like heavy in substance or whatever, it doesn't mean that they're not business savvy.
She knows her market.
That's true. What I feel like I'm not really explaining this properly.
Okay, I'll let you finish now.
What I'm trying to say...
Then maybe I could get a word in after.
Maybe.
Alright, guys.
Maybe.
Depending on what you say.
I watched Love and Hip Hop. You guys didn't watch it when I watched it, right?
Okay, bad girl.
So what I'm trying to say is that like when I watched Cardi B...
You know her better than we do.
No, there's like a cookie cutter of people that go onto the show. That she's not the first stripper on Love and Hip Hop that is a single artist. I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You had Josie Hernandez, you had Naya Ray, you had all the other strippers which was on there.
Okay.
That didn't get to the where she was.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is that you are now in this position, right? Where you have to surpass every single reality TV star apart from maybe Kim Kardashian and Omarosa.
Okay.
Okay. But from the general public, well, I'm not trying to cut you in the public. From my position, I never really looked at you. I don't think no one ever really looked at her as a threatening female hip hop. Yeah, okay. She's the first woman since Lauryn Hill to get the #1 spot on Billboard for the single.
It did kind of happen out of nowhere.
Yeah, it happened out because of payola.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna put her down because of that, because whatever you just get what you want, how you get in it. I'm trying to say that you're now in a position which is very unique, not just for a black woman, not just for a rapper, for a rapper black woman who's from reality TV,
that is not that
who comes from the hood. Like you are not. This is like everyone's kind of looking at her like this doesn't happen in everyday life. Okay. So I'm not trying to say don't squander the opportunity. Like the similar thing about like Jayde Banks, like she and I'm not trying to be rude, but Jayde Banks is extremely more talented than all of these rap girls. I think Jayde Banks' talent is probably Nicki Minaj and Jayde Banks. I'm not even trying to lie. Like I am a bird. Yeah, like she raps over house beat. She does this. She does that. But because of her antics, people are so consumed by who she's arguing with that they don't want to hear her antics. I heard her album on my iPhone for 1 year before I heard it. One thing is the intros were too long. That's the same thing with Travis Scott's album. But I didn't really care because I was wondering what she was arguing with. Like you had this specific opportunity, to ask. So
then, why does she behave like this then?
Because that's how what got her famous. That's what I'm saying. But you're not.
Jayde Banks.
Oh, Jayde Banks.
Yeah.
Well. Can we just finish about...
Pisses her off.
Because that's what I'm trying to say, yeah. So obviously now, I would love her to... I want her to get to this point when Beyonce is like, F you niggas, like, I'm done, like, I'm rich now, like, I'm doing my thing, like... She used to Google her name, search her name on Twitter, and people would talk about her, but we're not at her. So if you say Sharifa, you don't get a notification because I didn't at you.
Sure.
So like if you at someone, so she'll just find like random people who spoke about her and called black girls cockroaches, which are full of transvestite people, like every single person.
Cardi B.
Yeah, dark skin, like lots of stuff. So I'm saying like this is bad behaviour. Like I understand that you come from a specific place and you might not be accustomed to what. And I understand you are who you are. And that's how you act, right?
I think that's what it is. She's just like, it's all happened so quickly and she's so set in her ways that she's probably just struggling to adapt.
I don't think that's acceptable.
No, I'm not saying it's acceptable, but there's lots of things people do that aren't acceptable. But sometimes you've got to try to understand why people are the way they are. It's not acceptable, it's not. But you're not going to stop her from being how she is. Only she can do that.
I just saw this with Jayde Banks. I just saw this with Jayde Banks. I saw a similar thing with Jayde Banks, but Jayde Banks would just carry herself in much more...
But I feel like Jayde Banks is quite educated with it.
Oh, so Cardi B is not?
Not in her, like, vocabulary and stuff.
I mean, I can read her some... I mean, she let this public statement out. Let's just read this public statement, because it was the best she's ever written, so I have to give her props.
Yeah,
I mean,
she probably had her friends...
Well, no, because it wasn't written properly. I mean, she wrote 2 instead of 2, but it's fine. I mean, I'm dyslexic, so I can't really say anything. But anyways, she wrote this, yeah? Can you read the statement before?
Are you going to read that?
Should I have let a lot of shit slide?
Oh no, I did read it, yeah.
I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bag, fuck up the way I eat. You threatened other artists in the industry. Told them if they worked with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you... talk big shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. But when you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my ability to take care of my daughter, is when all bets are effing off. I've worked too hard. That's two as in like going too hard and come too far, which means she cleaned up here. To let anyone F with my success with 4 exclamation marks. Wow, she's angry. Bitch talk all that shit in they raps, but in real life they are pussy. This shit really is for entertainment. Now, honestly, I love... I'm just going to be rude, but I mean... She does talk... Cardi B talks a lot of stuff in her raps, but I mean, she writes them, so... I mean, so... Anyway, we're Zane Banks now.
Yeah.
Wait, so I just want to know what your kind of thought is about this whole... Because honestly, as well, like, Cardi B's... When this beef started, yeah, for me, like, I always had little rumblings, because, you know, we on the blogs and my to the street. And I first confirmation that there was an issue, yeah, is when Cardi B came to England and did an interview with, I think, Charlie Sloth. And she said to Charlie that she did not hear Nicki's verse on that song. What's
Motorsport.
Motorsport, right? Then Nicki said she heard she didn't say, she said Offset or Takeoff, one of them guys, one of the Migos guys, heard her initial verse, told her to take her singing off and take Cardi's name out of the song, right? So she did so. I mean, that was one of that. I mean, her bar did eat Cardi's. Cardi bar was a bit more shake your ass. You don't want smoke with me. This is a laced blunt. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Rap Jackie Chan, we ain't pulling this fixed. Watch your man, and you should watch your mouth. I mean, she should have, because then the girls wouldn't be in the club trying to get... Anyways, let's not get that. What I'm trying to say, though... what I'm trying to say is, like, that she kind of made... To me, as a viewer, I don't know if it sounded to you, but to you did it sound like that she was saying... Nicki changed the last minute behind my back.
Yes.
About me. Because I just thought I was ready to come
She
with
made
Nicki.
it seem like Nicki heard Cardi's verse after already doing her one and then decided she needed to change it to up it to Cardi's level or to surpass her.
And then Nicki didn't say nothing?
No.
So when Nicki's going on her little, like, to freedom on, like, Cream Radio, I give her a little leeway because people have been talking mad shit about her for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm saying I am the head queen I'm the rap bitch in the game, yeah?
Yeah.
So you can believe it or not, yeah. Motorsport put Cardi on to a position where she was on before. It was one of Migos' song, cool, yeah. But if I am the queen bitch and you ask to put me on a song, yeah, and I say yes, then you ask to put Cardi's song after, and I say no, Cardi's just not gonna be in the song, no. So I did you a favour by putting you on a song, right? Stop being sound arrogant, yeah. I did you a favour. I've been on this game for 10 years. I've been rapping. Remember, Nicki Minaj was rapping before streams. Pink Friday came out before streams.
Yeah. So
she didn't. Pink Friday, when she was doing press everywhere, she was doing mixtape. She didn't have Love and Hip Hop. She didn't have that in it. I'm not saying that Cardi B not this kind of her thing, but Nicki Minaj claims to write all her own raps.
Yeah.
She is pushing. She sits down. She does her work. She really kind of genuinely like her Mariah. She was on. She did the whole Mariah thing. She had argued Mariah. She went on thinking whatever, cool, yeah. She said she didn't pay people to come and play her shit. Like, so from what she's saying, like, I worked so hard. I have not paid anyone any money to do this. You have, so you got your way. You got. I went with the hard way. You went fast way. Easy come, easy go. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that, like, cool, yeah. From then, I would have been like, I don't F with you. So I would have been to other rappers as well. Like, I tried to do her a favour and she did this. Don't F with her. I don't care if that's stopping her bag. Maybe she did stop her bag. But if I did you a favour by doing a track with me, okay, let's put it like this, yeah. Call my friend, let's say my friend Naomi, right? I do something with Naomi, yeah. She didn't try to do something like stab me back here, try to make me look at the bad person, yeah. Doing it with my friend, you think I'm gonna let you want to do something with Naomi as well? You're not doing anything with my Naomi, you're right. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do get it, but I think at the same time, like, it's the music industry, so it's like, I feel like it's a bit too petty to then be going around to people trying to tell people not to work with other people. It is what it is. Like, just keep it moving. Just keep doing you and keep it moving. Like, why are you so worried about what somebody else is doing? Whether they're doing the right thing, the wrong thing, the easy thing, whatever. Why are you so worried to then be telling other people, don't do this with that person, blah blah blah? Like,
well, I did you a favour.
Yeah, she did her a favour, but whatever. Like,
but I did you a favour apart from business. As the business move, it could have been a smart move for me, but I did you a business move. Like, I gave you this, yeah, and then you took it and stabbed me in the back with this. You're done. Because if you,
I don't think it's necessary to bring other people into it.
But if you're my friend, you're my actual friend. Forget the
But they
big
weren't
stuff.
friends though.
No, I'm talking about like the other people that apparently she's telling them to make work with you. I say they are friends, yeah. The other industry people, yeah. You're my friend.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not messing with his friend. You're my friend. You're not messing with her, bro. Bounce. Because what this girl, she's trying to come for me. So what you gonna do? You're gonna do a song with her now. She can go and try to come for me. Because with Colombia, I think she's done Colombia. Colombia, apparently, we're talking about a lot of comparison. Rappers who was gonna get signed by Colombia, they have told them straight up, you have to come for Nicki. You were signed to this label who has said to people to come for me. I can't give you any more ammunition. I'm sorry you got signed to this label, but you're gonna have to go down with the ship.
Yeah.
I can't then let you, because what else? What we can do now? Look at Remy and Shifa. It banged, but no one really messed with Remy after that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't give you, like, you're going to take every shot you can do. You have funding manager now. So you can actually affect my career deeply. I've worked too hard. I've been pushing my pen for years and years for you who can't even enunciate your words.
Yeah.
Do you know, maybe I'm just on Nicki's side too much. But then also, with Cardi's side, Cardi has been complaining about postpartum. Before that, so I don't know. I'm not.
What's that got to do with anything?
When she attacked Nicki, I don't know if it was like it was in a rage. I don't know what it is. No, I've never had it. I don't know if like that's a symptom. You get angry or get aggressive. I don't know innit, but that could be a reason as to why she acted a certain way.
No? I don't agree with that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to be.
I don't think it's a valid. Like, if she even mentioned that, I don't even think it's valid to say that. Like, that's just.
I'm just trying to be like
I feel like, you know, like people will just try to milk something. Like, you know, like people feel like certain touchy subjects, you don't want to pull someone up and say, oh no, that's not why you did such a thing. Like, people don't want to. She knows that people are not really likely going to be wanting to say, oh no, it wasn't because of her postpartum, she's lying. But it's like, come on now, don't try and over milk the cow. She gonna start mooing.
Moo, but what I'm trying to say is like, basically like,
I'm not in the mood.
What I'm trying to say is like that thing, like I can, but then also like maybe Nicki Minaj is a bit jealous of Cardi. Maybe that I wanted the #1 single, you got it, Cardi. And that, to be fair, like Verdict Killer was a bop, but it wasn't lyrically pushing anything. Yeah,
but things don't always need to be lyrically pushing.
No, what I'm saying is like she could feel like, as a lyricist in the game, bruv, Nicki's #1 in it,
But sometimes you have to get over that stuff. Like, sometimes it's not all about whether, you can be the best lyricist, and maybe everyone will even agree that you are. But it's not always about that. If somebody else has got a banger for something that's just a vibe, but there's not no substance to it, not lyrically challenging or whatever, then that's just what it is sometimes. I mean, not every time we always want to hear lyrics for lyrics. Like, sometimes we just want to have a vibe. Like,
true. I mean, Joe Budden is way better than Little Pump, so hey. But,
Jay, these trousers, I can't with them.
I got them for yoga.
Well, see, that's what I'm going to say, like, when, like, it's hard to explain, like, I've just seen Nicki so long, it's really...
We're still talking about Cardi B and Nicki.
Well, excuse me, bitch, for leaving the room.
I mean, basically rounding up now, but, we can talk about either, I think we're rounding up actually now, so do you have anything you want to add?
Not really.
Okay, well,
Okay, alright, no.
No, let's wrap it up.
No.
Let's go on a break, please. So let's have a...
Now they're whispering about me.
Okay, well, also, last minute,
It's about the queen, bitch.
Nicki, you need to go run a treadmill, because I don't understand when you're performing for 1 minute, 44 seconds, and you're out of breath. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, if you want to be the queen, act like it. Like, honestly, babes, like, I love you to bits, but babes, and as well, your wigs, like, they're okay, they're not okay. Like,
no, I love the wigs recently.
You loved the wigs recently?
I loved that lilac wig.
I like the lilac wig as well, but I'm saying that, like, certain things, it can be a bit like, it can just be a bit like, and you're not really giving me everything I need. You know what I mean? Like, you're not giving me everything I need, but you are.
Her a break.
You wasn't here for half the day, so you don't know.
No, but seriously, like, imagine how much people, like, when I'm on Instagram and I just see random people's comments. The amount of comments they must list, does that mean I've not been heard the whole time?
Yeah, but like, I see how it spikes on the thing.
The amount of comments that you see, individuals writing their comment, like, who are you? Not just you, but in general, like, who are you to be sitting here commenting on these people's lives? Like, no, I understand it's interesting and entertaining, but when things get judgmental, I do get a bit, like, defensive for them.
Well, I do also feel like when you play the finger, you give up that.
Yeah, but you as an individual still have the choice to make their life a little bit easier by not.
I mean, but then you can't be a celebrity and want all the good things.
It's not saying. This is because it's not saying like something like saying that you agree with what they've done or you really appreciate this. Like just because you're saying something a bit contrasting doesn't mean that you shouldn't say it, because how are they gonna grow if
you
they don't? They're always talking about they want their fans to be honest. They always say they want their fans to be honest.
And
they appreciate their fans and whatever and their opinions. So why can't they say something if they're not really feeling something? If they're not feeling a wig, why can't they say it? As long as they're not going overboard, like just trying to drag, then why can't they?
I'm on about the draggers.
Well, say that then.
They'd be like, oh, your wig is bad because your brother is in jail for molesting a child. That's a bit much. But like, if you're just saying wig is bad because you need to change your stylist, then I can understand.
It is. I understand constructive criticism, but I just think when people feel like they know the whole story and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it must be a bit much. It must be a lot.
But they don't have to read it.
No, but do you know what I find funny is like they'll sit there.
Oh, you find something funny now?
No, listen. They will sit there and look at like thousands of positive comments all day, but the moment they get a negative one, they're clapping back.
That's also human nature, though.
I know, but it's just funny.
I feel like if it's Brandy.
Imagine if Jayde was a celebrity. Oh my gosh!
The
clap back.
See like Brandy, yeah.
Yes.
They drag her. Like one time, she was driving a car, on her reality TV show, and they said about they said I didn't think they would let her drive evidence.
Say again, sorry, I completely
one
missed
time
that.
she was driving a car on her reality TV show,
and
they said I didn't think they would let her drive evidence.
Did she get arrested?
She hit someone and killed them with her car.
What?
Yeah, so they got hard on them.
That's not even.
She didn't go to prison?
No.
Was there a court, anything?
I mean, I didn't really follow the story, but I know she killed someone.
I think it all depends on the circumstance. Like if the person like runs in front of the car, or if it's their fault or not.
There should still be something happening in court.
Yeah, no, that some.
And she should have still
stuff.
And like, you see how she always like complain. She would complain herself to Whitney. One time she had about. Okay, let me just stop.
But I feel like people ask for it when they do things like that, like comparing themselves to who people think are the greats.
Well, I feel like Whitney died on her birthday, so she like Whitney left me in charge. Like she died on my birthday, like
No, I think that's so disgusting when people say things like that. You know,
Whitney left me in charge.
I really think it's absolutely disgusting. Like, how dare you like make those types of assumptions and then just put them out there like that? That stuff really makes me feel sick.
Well, we should do an episode on those hoes because I mean they've been doing a lot. But we're gonna come back after the break and we are going to
comment to the new topic.
I'm going to talk about cancel culture and then I'm going to talk about the prisons. Cancel culture is actually going to be like 5 minutes. Is that okay? All right. Cancel culture. Anyways, so we're back. Hey guys, this is Jordon Aaron. We're on a short break, but when we're on this break, let me put you onto some game, okay? We're on all the major social media platforms. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. We're on all the major social media platforms where you can indirect your ex or stalk them or do both. If you're that kind of guy, girl, or person, let's be inclusive here, catch it. So anyways, when we also, search Wine Politics Pod on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and you'll find us. Also, find us on YouTube at Wine Politics. Find us on iTunes at Wine Politics. Find us on Spotify at Wine Politics. Like, subscribe. We're on iHeartRadio, Google Play. We're on all the major outlets where you can hear podcasts. So why wouldn't you just like and subscribe to us? We're a great podcast. I mean, you should do that. Don't play yourself. Come on now. Do what you know is right. Just press that button and subscribe, and you can get a hold of our weekly updates, which we're going to be letting our shows out on Wednesdays now. We have finally got a date, which we have all agreed on. That's amazing. We love you guys for listening, and back to the show.
Yeah.
So, we're back, and I feel sorry for these girls. I feel like it's New York in it with her catchphrases. So we're back and we are not talking about cancel culture at the moment. We're going to speak about it at a later date, but we're going to discuss the new Nike commercial which has Colin Kaepernick in it. For you who don't know, Colin Kaepernick is a American football quarterback. He's currently a free agent at the moment. He was one of the best on the team, I believe. I'm not really into American sports, but I do know I did see his name come up a bit because when I'm trying to find myself a baller, I found him. So, anyways, what happened is basically when the exposure to police brutality in the US was very like evident to everyone. He decided to protest it, and he wanted to sit. When there was he wanted to sit initially when there was during they were singing their allegiance to the flag, I guess. And then one of the veterans told him to kneel, so because it would be more respectful. So he did so. Kneeling never used to be a
sign of disrespect.
No, it never used to be. Singing to the national anthem never used to be compulsory to the athletes. I think it was in 2007 or 2009. They got paid $7 million or something to do it. So it was never It was never in their contracts.
Okay.
So it was like this. Even at work, you just do certain things. You get on to get along. Basically like that. So kind of following that, he was told that he was disrespecting the flag. And that he was just a disgrace to the American people. He had been dropped from his team, and he's currently now unemployed in regards to playing football. So piggybacking off of that now, Donald Trump has got involved, like a lot of the US.
What isn't he involved in?
Well, look how hard they go when somebody has so-called disrespected the flag or white America or whatever, but when they do something, all they got to do is say a quick apology. Sometimes they don't even got to say an apology, it just moves on with the time.
Politicians, isn't it? All
yeah.
Scandals.
And look what's the consequences of him standing up for something innocent people's rights. That's actually disgusting. Like
this is going to go into history books. You know, like in school when we read about the guys that in the Olympics they did the fist.
Yeah.
It's going to be right next to lemonade.
The controversy.
Is that, no, now that I think about it, it's actually really disgusting. And Donald Trump needs to shut his piggy little mouth.
The fact that people are burning their Nikes that they've already paid for.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's just like, come on.
If you really had held the flag to.
People,
so how did Nike react to it? They didn't take.
I mean, their sales gone up by 31%, and they're like, bitch.
I feel like they knew what they was doing.
They're like, bitch, you really brought our
No, because I'm just making sure that they didn't try and like when commercials are a bit controversial or offends people, then they take it down and apologise. Making sure that they didn't do that and they stood by him.
No, of course. I think that was the whole point. I think they knew it would be controversial, and I think that they're very smart for themselves.
Or Nike, actually, because we're talking about America and it's Nike.
And that kind of like they actually sponsor most of these teams that they have.
So they pulled out from.
Yes.
Did they? I don't know, I'm making a big statement. I don't know if it's true, but I think the fact that...
Sorry.
I read something to do with Nike not getting the support from, like Black America anymore for supporting the team still or something, so they did it to kind of win some customers back. I don't know if this is true.
I'm not going to say that as wrong, but I do remember reading something that Michael Jordan had not said anything about Black Lives Matter, and his shoes are one of the biggest sellers in the Nike line. It could be wrong, but he did, then I think he donated like $2 million to Black Lives Matter, and then I think $2 or $1 million to the police force, so it was kind of just like all lives matter, basically. Yeah, but no, didn't hear about that.
No, I did not.
He donated to all of them.
Yeah.
I hate these people, yeah. You're up there, you're in a position, so kind of like, if you're gonna do something, then do it with full-heartedness. Don't be like being a little bitch about it, giving money here, money over there. Like, that's proper little bitch move.
That's so subliminal as well.
I mean, I think it's insulting to a certain extent.
What are you giving the police money?
As if they don't. Don't even.
Do you know how messed up America is? It makes me sad.
That's why, honestly, like, I know it's not everywhere and, you know, it's not everyone, but I just have no interest in going back there. Like, holiday is nothing. When I think of it, it just makes me feel sick. I just can't do it. And I know other places in the world are disgusting, but...
They happens to be one of the most progressive countries, continents in the world, so...
What did that video... Sorry, go on.
No, carry on.
That video said that they have 5... hold on. I screenshotted it. Sorry, guys.
Tumbleweed, but there's no video.
Yeah, America has 5% of the world's population and 25% of the world's prisoners. What the fuck?
Yeah, the same as that.
Can they chill out? Can they just relax?
So
in prison, parking tickets, anything. In prison, you're lucky if you come out alive out of the station.
Yeah.
And the way they pledge allegiance to their flag and stuff, like, it's pathetic. Sorry. But yeah.
That went louder because it couldn't pick you up.
Thank you, Jayde, the opera singer.
Hello, hello, baby, you're called, I can hear everything. So, yeah. So obviously, that was obviously a big issue. However, people are burning their Nikes because they feel like that that Colin Kaepernick was really disrespectful to the flag and to US soldiers, which anyways. But if you really
started on that whole soldier stuff.
If you really
offend somebody today.
If you really had the soldiers and the country in mind, then maybe you'll take your clothes, which will burn it, and go donate it to those soldiers. Because
those veterans, homeless veterans you care so much about.
Majority of veterans become homeless, they would get PTSD. So if you really cared, why would you burn clothes that you already bought? See, when they fucked up with H&M...
Yeah.
When they fucked up with H&M, they fucked up the H&M store. They didn't fuck up their clothes.
Yeah.
The 29%.
That's what I said, like, if it was us that was mad at Nike, it would probably be directed towards the stores.
But I guess
you hear that, America?
Not us literally.
Flip and learn.
But the way that wealth is distributed against America and basically the free world anyways, is that when black people are kind of annoyed, they can't really afford to burn their own clothes because the way that wealth is distributed into ethnic minorities. So I guess if you are not an ethnic minority, then you have more disposable income to burn your own things anyway, so that's also a red flag. So anyways, let me not digress until that.
I'm really happy that he did that commercial though, you know, because it was a really powerful, meaningful commercial as well. So, you know, he's going to do bigger and better things.
Yeah, he has been. Since he's been out of there, he's been doing a lot for like the black community. And like, he's become like one of those people that are going to be in the history books. Like, I can just see it already. But yeah,
there's one
guy that
he
took a picture saying he's going to burn his Nikes or something, and he was wearing the Nikes, and then he posted a picture of his burnt foot saying he's in hospital.
Idiots.
Damn fool.
There is something which I want to touch on.
Yes.
But we can come back to that after the break.
Okay. Are we really having another break?
Hi guys, I'm sorry I misspoke when we said that. That wasn't the break, that was the end of the episode. We are going to be out next Wednesday with a new show. So just keep in tune, and Sam's going to be back. So that's going to be amazing. And we love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Bye.